What's poppin'? My name is Duckhead, and today I'll discuss my grievances with behavior's design philosophy when it comes to Dead by Daylight. Now, I know everyone has probably seen the changes that's coming in patch 9.1.0 or whatever the fuck this number this patch is, right? And how they're changing certain killers. I'm not going to get into what's coming on the Survivor side. That's an entirely separate video. I just want to talk about killer balance right now. Now, I'm going to be drawing parallels in this video between the patch where Pig was quote-unquote buffed and Huntress was just blanket buffed, right? And Pig was actually nerfed, in my opinion, I believe, right? Initially. And this patch where Clown is quote-unquote buffed and Pyramid Head is fucking buffed, right? And Clown was actually nerfed in this patch, in my opinion. So first, and follow me here, there's like some layers to this. I'm going to try to peel them back. So, starting with the Pig changes, the grievance I have with behavior design philosophy is that when it comes to buffing these low tier killers, right, it's like they're reticent to just give them shit without taking something fucking completely egregious away, right? Pig is arguably a bottom 5 killer in this game, maybe even bottom 4 or 3, maybe. Bottom 5 might be being nice to her. And Huntress is a top 10 killer, maybe 9, maybe 8, right? And the thing is, with Pig, you buffed her crouch and uncrouch speed, which is good, I guess. And then you buffed her ambush speed. But to compensate for that, you took away her aura jigsaw box reading, right? The aura reading of her jigsaw boxes. And you made the timer initially, right? They reverted like the head popping shit, but the head popping traps, you made them take longer to pop on the survivors' heads to compensate for what you did to her crouch and uncrouch speed and her fucking ambush. And that is a nerf. I don't give a fuck what you say about her ambush being better or her fucking crouch. That is a nerf doing those two things to her jigsaw boxes. Now they did revert the extra time, but still, that was a nerf in my opinion. And it's just crazy because why can't you just give a low tier killer like Pig extra shit that makes her better without taking anything away from her? It's not like she's just gonna shoot up the fucking tier list, right? But in that same patch, Huntress got base kit more hatchets. She got a faster wind-up speed, and on top of that, she moved faster with a hatchet in her hand. And it's just like, bro, Huntress is already a good killer. She's already top 10, arguably 9 or 8 in the game, and you're just blanket buffing her, but you fucking nerf Pig? Like, substantially? Like, you nerf the best part about her kit? Why? While fucking blanket buffing Huntress. Now, I understand that that some of those changes with Huntress got reverted, but I think I'm pretty sure she retained the extra hatchets. And that is just silly design philosophy. You're helping out and giving good shit to these good killers, but the bad killers who really need good changes, you take away an egregious part of their kit. And this draws the parallel to Clown and Pyramid Head. With Clown in this patch, they gave him a better yellow bottle. Great. That's great. You're giving better yellow bottles to Clown. Clown is arguably a bottom 5 killer in this game. Bottom 5 or 6, right? So great. You're giving him a better kit in terms of the yellow bottle. But to compensate for that, you completely neutered his pink bottles by decreasing the hindered status, how much hindered you get, and on top of that, I believe it lasts in a shorter amount of time. But the pink bottles are the best part about Clown's kit. You can solo use pink bottles, and you can win a game, as it stands right now. That's the best part about his kit. You don't even have to use the fucking yellow bottles. They're there for you if you want to use them. You don't have to use them, though. With these new yellow bottles and these new pink bottles, you're going to have to basically solo the game by using the yellow bottles. And that's worse than what you have right now. His best part about his kit is the pink bottles. Why are you so scared and reticent to just give bottom tier killers like Clown something to their kit without taking something egregious away? Taking away the effects to the amount that you did with Clown's pink bottles is egregious, right? Fucking egregious. But in this same fucking patch, a top 10 or 11 or 12 killer like Pyramid Head, you gave him base kit, more range on his Punishment of the Damned. What the fuck? His best add-ons, and I'm not some expert clown player, I'm not some expert Pyramid Head player, I dabble in a bunch of kills in this game, right? But I know enough about Pyramid Head to know his best add-ons as it stands right now, they were the range of the Punishment of the Damned to hit people from longer distances away. That was the best part about his add-ons, the range shit. All the other add-ons kind of sucked ass. And you gave him that base kit. And to compensate for that, you made it to where people got speed boosts outside his cages and endurance status of outside his cages. That's negligible by the way. A bit of a tangent here, but the way to play Pyramid Head isn't to just fucking send people to cages as soon as you get them cursed. That's not, in my opinion, that's not really how you play Pyramid Head. Usually you're going to be running some kind of fucking Scorchuk perks, because that the best general aggression in the game comes from Scorchuk Pain Resonance. In my opinion, that's one of the best general aggression perks in the game, if not the best. So you don't want to just cage them right away. What you want to do is hook them on the Scorchuk, get the effect from the Scorchuk. Then, you know, when they get unhooked, they do whatever they do. And then when you come back to them, then maybe you cage them. Right? You don't just fucking cage them immediately. So you're not really going to feel the crazy effects of this cage change. And usually you just want to save the cages for when they're on death hook. So it saves you a lot of time. Usually, right? Maybe some situations you want to do something different. But just the overall thing is, you buffed overall Pyramid Head, but you nerfed Clown. And my grievance is this. If you're going to give killers something, right? On the lower tier, I'm not talking about like A-tier killers. If you're giving them something, then yes, take something away from them because, you know, you don't want them to be too fucking strong or whatever the fuck, right? But if you're going to give lower tier killers something, if you think that it's so great that you have to compensate by taking something away from their kit, then just do this. Keep their kit how it is and just tone back the shit that you are going to give them. So, for example, with Clown, just tone back, keep the pink bottles how they are. Please, for the love of Christ, please. Do not change these pink bottles like how you want to. Just keep the pink bottles how they are right now. And tone back the change you made to the yellow bottles. Don't have to take away completely. Just tone it back a little bit. So that Clown still has the best part about his kit. Right? While having a little bit of something extra. So I guess so you think so he doesn't shoot up the tier list and he's too fucking impressive. I guess. Right? But please, for the love of Christ, if you're gonna buff these lower tier killers, stop taking shit away from them, please. Please. Alright? Now, I know that was a rant. I hope you're able to follow my design, not my design, but my arguments in terms of why I have grievances with the design philosophy when it comes to balancing killers. But this shit is, goddamn it, bro. Because more than likely, they're just going to revert this shit to Clown. More than likely. Or they're going to meet in the middle. I don't want them to meet in the middle because he's going to be fucking worse. More than likely. I don't want that because Clown is already not a good killer. So I don't know, bro. I don't know. All right, I'm yapping at this point. I will get to the Survivor perks that are coming in another video. That warrants an entirely other video. But yeah, just please, man. If you're gonna give something to these lower tier killers, give the shit to them. Don't take anything away from them, please. Anyway, I'm out this bitch. I've yapped my mouth enough. Let me know what you think about these Clown changes and these Pyramid Head changes in the box below, or maybe even some other kills that were changed in this past. Let me know what you think. Anyway, I'm out this bitch. Y'all have a good one. I'm out this bitch. Bye. I'm going. Hit that fucking like button. I'll clap your fucking cheeks. Bye. With no baby load. Sorry. Bye.